Alright, so this is just part one of how to actually make your blog posts and your pages set up correctly for SEO. And we'll be using the Yoast WordPress SEO plugin. If you don't have that, install that, and if you do install it, then you'll have to go back and kind of watch some of the videos on how to properly set up everything, because there's a lot of settings that you want to get right first to kind of customize your site. So let's jump right into pages, and we'll go over how to how to optimize a page for the web. So click pages and you'll see all your pages that have been made so far. The one feature that this plugin does is it shows this extra bar here, which isn't in most WordPress. It doesn't come standard, and it gives you the colors of the ones that are done right. So here we have all these pages that really aren't set up correctly for SEO, and this one is green, so you know that you kind of did it right, and this one's orange and it's close, but it's not perfect. It could be better. So I'm going to open up nutrition workshops first. This was a test page that we were kind of playing with to show you a little bit about how to set up your page. Okay, so first things first is here is the WordPress SEO by Yoast. It's the plugin that comes that you can download, and it puts it into the pages. So you'll see it down here when you're actually on a new page, and you'll see it if you're doing a blog post. So can come down here first to kind of get ideas of what you want to write about. So let's just say we were doing something based on nutrition, but we really weren't sure of the type of work or the type of article that we were going to write about. If you just start typing in words like nutrition, and let's say you knew, oh, you know what, it's actually a nutrition workshop. So I'll put nutrition workshop, wait a little bit, and then see what ideas come up. Immediately you start seeing nutrition workshops, nutrition workshop ideas, and etc. So if you can find a phrase that is close to what you're needing, then that's going to be great. These options are basically options that say, hey, these are getting high search results, so you'll know right away which ones work and which ones don't. So we'll call this nutrition workshops as the focus keywords of our subject. So this is up here, the snippet preview. This is what you're going to see in Google as you're searching. So as you edit this section, you'll see this part change. So if I started deleting this, so you'll see that the SEO title affects that. So again, focus keywords, nutrition workshops, and then what you want to do for the SEO title is you can just leave this as nutrition workshops, but sometimes it needs more, right? So sometimes you need some type of call to action that will prompt people to click on this, but you want to make sure you keep your keyword phrase in here. So nutrition workshops should be spelled out exactly the same in the same order, and you'll see that you did that correctly. If you're doing things incorrectly, you'll notice that the parts in this section will say no, like this one says no. If I were to refresh this page and hit save draft, you'll see that it should pop up another one that may say no. Sometimes it does it live, and then other times you have to hit save draft before you can see your changes. So I don't know why it's not going through, but I'll paste in what we want there. Here's another example. If I delete that, there you go. So meta description, no. So this will start to train you on how to actually properly do these, and the more you do it, the more it will make sense. But just keep in mind, find your focus keyword of what you want this page to concentrate on. So when people are searching for nutrition workshops, that's your focus keyword, and then that you have it in your SEO title, And then you have it again here, so here it is right here in the meta description nutrition workshops. So be a part of the best nutrition workshops in South Florida by CrossFit SoFlo. So it's good to have. Don't put too many redundant keywords in this section. Keep it simple, keep it focused. You can get into more understanding of what's good and what's not good, but just to start, if you want to be ahead of the game, then just follow these few basic principles. We have here, it says content no. That's because we didn't, for one, it could be because we didn't put enough copy in our body of the paragraph, but also could be because we don't have an image. So it helps to always include 2 to 3 images in your post, and to make sure that those images are titled correctly. So if I were to work with a file, let's see, let's pretend that this is the image I'm working with. And we saved this out. There we go. Pretend this is the image I'm going to be working with, and I decide to save this out. I'll want the title to be similar to what my keyword phrase is. So in this case, nutrition workshops. And I found out from the option that it was giving me to make this plural with nutrition workshops. It will work both ways, but it's good to stick to the ones that sort of pop up for you. So I'll hit set description, and here we go. So now I have my image, it's resized for the blog, and then I have my phrase here. It's nutrition workshops. It's got a number in front of it. If you're doing multiple ones of the same word, then you can keep the number, but if you're not, then just do that way. So you can do one like this. Let's just say we have 2 other images. You could do nutrition workshop, and then another one like free nutrition workshop or something. Something like that. So you could take all 3 of these images, make sure your file names are correctly, use no like weird characters or spaces, only hyphens, and all lowercase if possible, and then put those in the body of your page. And so it's pretty simple. You want to do, I don't know the exact count of characters or words, but make sure you have like 2 to 3 paragraphs, good size paragraphs at least. The more the better. Make sure your phrase, like your title phrase, is repeated multiple times, and make sure it's not like over the top or too much, but just make sure it's in there a couple times. If you can take your keyword phrase and create a link out of it, or make part of your phrase or the whole phrase, you could even do it bold without the link in another section. Little things like that will help. Don't go too crazy with it, but just make sure that nutrition workshops is in here, and then you have your location, things like South Florida, Coconut Creek, Coral Springs. You want this to kind of be helpful. Those terms will come up automatically as people are searching locally in the area for things. If they're searching nutrition workshops and they're in your area, your site already exists as a local site, so it's gonna really help. So you can focus on high-level words like this and still come up for local search. So keep that in mind. I'll get into more details in the next recording.